What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's go. New day, new opportunities, new ways to prove yourself. Let's get started. So, let's do my analysis for our time frame. Monthly cycle, nothing to see. We all take out previous week's highs. Yep. On the lows, also nothing. SMT though, but just a normal one. Can mark this out. No PSPs. Nope. 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 1 hour time frame. What do we do? Take out this Wednesday. No news. We don't take out last day's high. Also not previous day's low. Okay. We do have a 1 minute precision swing point here, but I doubt if that will be of anything interesting. But let's mark this out. Kind of shitty market, yeah. Then we'll just stay pre-it. Let's see what we get this open. Let me see. So, nothing here, nothing to see. I'm gonna take some bias from yesterday as well. So yesterday made some mistakes right here. I was shorting too early, and the long I was not trusting my stop loss. But at the end in PM there was a beautiful short in my opinion after we got this 90-minute and micro above this through day open inside premium of this whole range. I think this was very clean if you short right here. But yeah, AM was just not looking nice, very, very choppy. PM delivered way better. So let me see. Can I take something with me? Yeah, I'm still drawing out this weekly from like 1 or 2 weeks ago. Can still use this as a bullish bias. Also this monthly precision swing point here. I'm gonna copy this like that. Looks like the highs look nice here. We have a lot of engineered liquidity. Let me see. Let's draw out the true opens. Daily cycle, nothing here. We do not take London session highs on neither of the pairs. Also on the lows, nothing happening here. No. So 5 minutes for the 90-minute cycle. Let's see what we got. First off, I'm drawing out the true session open. Nothing here, nothing here. Take out the lows on YM. We're not there on NQ yet, but I think we're in a bearish market, so there will be tapped soon. So, it's kinda ugly market, I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing much to see. Let me see here. On the micro cycle, if we do anything. Nothing really. So nothing to see really now, but never know, at the open we can form some crazy SMTs and get a setup. For now, it's not looking that great. On the higher time frame, we took out this buy side and just immediately dropped off. So it's not looking that bullish, although we are still inside this 4 hour. So yeah, need to watch out for it. I'm not gonna draw this 4 hour, but just keeping this in mind. 1 hour. We're in this gap, but ES already inversed it. Yeah, this is looking bearish, I'm not gonna lie. The draw on liquidity looks better on the highs, but the order flow is just so bearish. So we might get some SMTs here, then push up further from here, because higher time frame is still bullish. Like, no need to be bearish here yet. The only thing that's looking bearish now is that we take out sell side and then immediately just drop off, inverse this 4 hour. But other than that, we still have a monthly PSP, weekly from last week, SMT right here, which is, you can use SMT normally, but it would be better if this was like a weekly, right? And I'm trusting more of a long bias, but now we can easily go lower and maybe create the weekly later on. But today that's not gonna happen because we are already below previous day's low. So yeah, just need to see what makes most sense at the open. Looking for sell? I don't know, man. I really don't know. Just need to look what the market open will do. There's no news again. Only news this week is tomorrow on Thursday. So yeah. I do not get an indicator which market feature opens. Nope. I use only this indicator, day quarterly theory. And I just prefer to draw these out myself because then I can adjust them and delete them on my own separately. We have a 90-minute cycle SMT now. Let me check. I don't think so, man. So we are trading now below the true opens on all assets, I think. Yep. So in theory, I should be looking for longs. But if we are in a very bearish market, you can of course take some shorts below the true opens, but it's just not recommended. Higher time frame is still very bullish for me. We're just inside this 1 hour gap, so I mean, I wouldn't force shorts here, especially because I think this drawn liquidity looks amazing. We engineered this like the whole London session, I think. Oh no. No, we engineered this yesterday. Yeah, with this garbage price action yesterday. What the hell is this? So we might just take the engineered liquidity from yesterday out today or later this week. If we don't form any bullish setup here, then we might just continue lower, and then only on Thursday when there's high impact news event we get the nice setup. That can also be a case. Yeah, just seeing what happens, man, at the open. Just gonna mark this out as low resistance liquidity because that's definitely a nice liquidity pool. On the lows, let me see. This is just high resistance liquidity, so I wouldn't focus too much on this. We got a normal SMT going on right here. Today I'm more bullish sided. If we form a really clean bearish setup, so like a stacked SSMTs on the bearish side, then I'm taking shorts. But for now, with the drawn liquidity, with the higher time frame bullish order flow, this big SMT here, I'm more bullish here. We're also still in this 1 hour. It all depends what we do at the open or after the open. Let me go through the chat here. Yes, many low resistance at the highs. Yep. We took the 630 lows on YM, but not on the Nasdaq. Would you think it is SSMT? 630 lows? Let me see. Yeah, it's just SMT, man. It's not 90 minutes because 90 minutes would have been lowest low here. It's gonna be this one. And we all take this out on all assets. What's up, Itzia? There's like a 20-second delay when I watch your live. Yeah, man. You cannot copy trade me. Only 20 seconds delay. It's just normal, man. If I have 0 delay, then the stream will glitch out, and I'm already streaming at like 144p. So you can up the quality if you want of the stream to see my candles better. But if I stream with 0 delay, then I will get very laggy. Bowie, do you trust the setup more if the SMT occurs between NQ and ES instead of NQ and YM? Yes, definitely. Definitely. I used to not think like this, but it just works better if the SMT is between NQ and ES. YM is more of an asset that does its own thing, and just like you have those days when YM just pumps like crazy and NQ and ES does nothing. Yeah, definitely ES and NQ is better. But I'll still use YM as an indicator for looking for cracking correlations. Morning, sir. What's up, Tim? I'm streaming every morning from now. Yes, sir. I do my best. If I can't make it, sorry. But yes, I want to stream every single day. Showing the reality of trading. I don't think any quarterly theory trader is live trading on YouTube. At least not for free. So yeah, I want to do this. It is doubling theory. I do not use doubling theory, man. I mean, doubling theory, it's a lot of nuance what this actually is. Oh, sorry, the open already happened, man. I just completely forgot. I need to focus. So we opened, pumped up. From what? From nothing much, right? No SMT, only this normal SMT. Looking to take out the highs here. No clean setup here, in my opinion. You're the only good one. Thanks, man. I mean, you're a better trader than me, I would say. Good morning, David. I remember when you said once I got my system down, I'll stream on YouTube. Yes, sir. I got my system down. It's right here. I do not change anything of it. You can download it for free in the link in my description. I don't care. I don't like gatekeeping, but yeah. When you have your system, streaming is just so good because I do not watch any other content. I just focus on myself. It's the best thing. So we still have this 1 hour PSP that's getting respected. As you can see, if the people that don't know what an PSP is, we have this up close candle, this swing low on NQ. That's an up close candle on ES, but it's a down close candle on YM. You see? So 1 hour PSP, SMT, this is the only cracks that I see that might push price up right now, which it's doing right now. We are below the true open, so it makes sense that we now push a little bit more up to get inside this zone premium. Let's see. Done for today. Nice, man. Thank you, Tim. Just got to work on only pressing the buy or sell button if it's really dumb clear and if it's like screaming at me. Yesterday, I took a very bad short. The long was good, but I stopped it out like for no reason. I was a little bit scared, but now, yeah, it's a good lesson. And also for the people that are watching this and thinking, oh, I missed this up move, please don't. Like, I've been thinking this for a long time. I can't tell you how many times I just FOMO'd in longs, for example, right now, and then just got completely liquidated. Just wait for it to be dumb clear. For now, I really don't see anything that's of interest regarding my trading system, so I'm not touching anything here. Since you don't stream every day, you also don't trade every day? Yeah, I try to trade every day, man. I'm just saying if something happens with my Wi-Fi or something and I can't make it or I'm on vacation, I can't stream, then yeah. But normally I trade every day. Is the PSP on the minute 5 pertinent? Man, I'm not sure what pertinent is. I'm not an English native speaker, so. Oh, is it relevant? Let me see. There is no 5-minute PSP. What are you saying, Tim? I don't have a wife? What? Wait, what? Why are people saying I'm married? What the hell? I'm just 21. I don't have a girlfriend, not anything. What are you guys saying? So random. Let's focus, guys. Oh, Wi-Fi. Oh my god. I said Wi-Fi. I said if I don't have a Wi-Fi, as in like internet connection, not a Wi-Fi. Shut up, man. Shut up. 5 minutes PSP in the making, potentially. 3 minutes left here. So this 5 minute close is not that bullish, right? You see big wick here above the true session open. Not looking that bullish. But of course, we're just consolidating here. Sometimes I just need to shut my mouth because nothing is clear here. I'm not trying to talk for no reason, and yep. I do not trade gold. Has Day been active in the mentorship? Gonna be honest, he's my guy, but he has not been that active, man, this year. And it's for some good reasons, I think. I don't know. He hasn't showed why. But there's some good educators now that are doing the live streams. So we do have an SMT fill right here. From the 1 minute. As you can see, YM, it taps this gap, while on ES and Q it does not tap the gap. So can be a reason that we continue higher from here. Take out this high at least. So yeah, if this SMT was like a 90 a micro, I should have I wanted to take the long, but no, there's nothing clear here. So I'm not trusting just a single SMT. I'm not in any position, man. If I'm in a position, you'll see it on my PNL, on my face cam. Do I have another canvas or candle color? I've been trading with this for like 2-3 years almost. I'm not changing my chart colors, man. I'm sorry. I love dark mode. Are you profitable? I'm trying to be, man. These streams trying to help me build good habits. Right now I'm kind of in the break-even stage. I trying to pass an account, then I go again. 1K loss, 1K win, 1K loss, 1K win during the week. So trying to become profitable, man. And when I take a loss, it's usually when I do not follow my rules. So yeah. First stream last week, had a little win, break even. Then on Friday I had a win, and then yesterday I took 2 losses because of the reasons I told you in the beginning of the video. This was micro. I do not see any micro, man. Nope. We indeed tap this 50-minute gap, but there's no micro SSMT here, if I'm correct. Take out the lows of the previous quarter here. Could be a hidden, but yeah, very tiny. I wouldn't focus on it. Oh, micro hidden? Yeah. Yeah, it could be indeed. But it's a very unclear one. I want my SMTs to be very clean. And this micro hidden, I mean, for the hidden, you need to look at the 30-second, right? So I'm gonna pop off this platform, which I have 30-second access to. No, there's not even hidden, because you see here it closes below. So yeah. Nothing here. When it's clean, you know it's clean. You know it's clean when it's clean. It's okay. From this 1 minute SMT fill, you know if price is bullish, it should not come back to this gap here, because this is where the SMT fill happened. I'm good, man. Thank you, Verux. Which SMTs on my chart? Just a normal SMT, man. Nothing of much relevance, but just keeping this on my chart. This can be the reason with this SMT fill below true open, stepping this 50-minute gap to go up now. But nothing that follows my system here. So now we do have a 90-minute bearish potential SMT, although it's not confirmed at all. YM looks really bearish here. We react from this 5-minute. Just gonna mark this potential 90-minute out. Are you up on the week? No, man. Yesterday I took 2 losses. Monday I didn't trade, so little loss this week. But we still have today, tomorrow, and Friday. You're like Justin Warline 2.1, 2.0, but with Quarterly Theory? Yeah. Yeah, man. Justin, he teaches me so many stuff. I was in his paid mentorship for like 4 months or something. I watched him live trade every single day. I was on every single weekly reflection of his. And obviously I binge watched all of his YouTube videos as well. And yeah, learned a lot from him. Basically combined his Quarterly Theory, his psychology lessons together with then Trader Day. And I mean, that's just gold if you combine this, in my opinion. In my opinion, he's just the best ICT trader, Justin. Because he talks about market maker models a lot. Everything is fractal. And that's just also how I believe the markets move. For the micro sequential SMT, you need to use minute 1. Man, I've asked this so many times in the Quarterly Theory group, like when I just started, and there was no clear answer. Essentially, you need to use a 30-second, because the micro quarters, they end on a 30-second, because you have here, you see here, this current microcycle. If I go to the 1 minute, you'll see that it's like 22.5 minutes, 22.5 minutes, 22.5 minutes, and so on 4 times, right? You see here, 9:45 is when this micro quarter ends. In like just now, this micro quarter ended, and then it will create a new one at 7:05, right? So essentially, you need to use a 30-second to then validate the hidden, right? If you get what I mean. Before normal, you can just use the 1 minute, and I think for everything, if it's a dumb clear micro, you will see it on the 1 minute as well. Am I shorting this if we create an inverse? Nah, man. We just have a 90 here. We just continue to go up. What's up, Doreska? Thank you, man. Or girl, I don't know. What's up, Nathaniel? ES is looking like it's gonna take out the highs, but YM is having a very bearish reaction here. For now, nothing is clear for me. Still only 50 minutes into the open. And so if we're bearish today, we can use these lows, right? SMT lows and highs are a very nice liquidity pool. So yeah. This drawn liquidity is just so obvious, but there's no bullish setup for me here. And I made this mistake also a lot of the times where I know there's a clean draw liquidity, and you guys see this too, but it might not take it out today, right? So it might just go down, create here in SMT, and then only tomorrow at the Red Folder News event take out this liquidity, right? It's not because it's so close that it's gonna get taken out today. You need to have your setup, you need to follow your rules, otherwise you're just FOMOing in with the only confluence being the drawn liquidity and us being below true opens with a normal SMT. I just wouldn't trust that because it fails more times than not. Whereas if we, for example, had a 90-minute and a daily 50-minute PSP inside this gap, then combined with these confluences we have now, that's going to be a nice setup, right? Hola, Bo. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hi from Ethiopia. What's up? So until we have some bearish order flow here, I'm just gonna hide this 90-minute because there's no reason to be looking at this now. Everything looks more bullish. Yes, man, I am. Live. Yep, wait for the next 1 hour candle. It's always going to be causing some volatility in some way. For now, I mean, longs, if you're in a long from the open, definitely hold it towards a little higher or until we have some opposing SMTs. We beautifully react from this 1 hour gap. But yeah, I would have liked to see a nicer SMT. There was also a 50-minute PSP here, which is nice. And I need to see this before. My bad. This was also 50-minute. So it's the same thing as SMTs, right? If you have a bullish SMT on the 90-minute, then you see a bearish one that gets displaced, then you trust the bearish one, right? Here with the PSP, you get a 50-minute PSP on the highs, and then immediately here we tap this 50-minute gap and form a bullish 50-minute PSP. So then you trust this, right? After we have some displacement. So ES took out the highs. This is why there's some reaction on NQ. If we close in 40 seconds with this 5-minute candle below here, and we still have the 90-minute with the ES. Let's see if that happens or not. What is a PSP? It's a swing low or swing high, which closes differently on correlated assets. So as you can see, this low here on the 50-minute on ES, you see this? This is a down close candle, while on YM, the same exact candle is an up close candle. This can be used as a Kraken correlation as a reason why price reverses. You'll see at reverse points, you'll always see most of the times at high probability reversals, some PSPs like this. So that's why I use it in combination with SSMTs to form setups. Okay, so we do not close above here, but this next 5-minute might. I wouldn't focus on it. For now, everything looks really, really bullish. Most of the famous YouTubers didn't become very rich by day trading, just like Justin was already a successful businessman before day trading. Also, TGR became rich by crypto. Yeah, might be, man. Like, why would you be mad about that? They're just did their thing. I personally have an agency next to this as well, which is getting me some money in because I'm not making any good money with trading now, and I need that. I'm still living with my parents though, so I do not need to pay the rent. Yeah, for vacation and some food and everything, I need some money, right? And also, YouTube doesn't pay me anything. It's crazy. The trading niche is getting underpaid. Yeah, I know our trades on Twitter. Up to where can I pull my longs? I would say final TP is definitely this high right here, man, at 21488.25, something like here, at this high of the low resistance. And then yeah, definitely you can take out like all-time highs, or like, I mean, this external high, but I wouldn't do that because we can easily go up here. Let me draw it out for you. Take out the initial draw. You see, this is a market maker's buy model essentially, right? So we take out the initial draw, which is the best draw, which is this low resistance. And then we can easily just chop for a minute and only take it out tomorrow, right? So that's why I'm saying you don't need to be greedy with your TPs. Just check what makes most sense. I am 21 years old. I do not use TPDs. So 90-minute sequential SMT is still holding, and we formed this 5-minute PSP. So this is not looking bad, right? We just have a lot of displacement here, so a displacement on the bearish side is hard to measure now. But let's see what kind of volume we get here in 2 minutes with the hourly open as well. So I'm gonna mark this out as PSP. Five minutes, and then this 90. It is above the true day open, true session open on NQ. But yeah, I prefer longs here way more. We have a very beautiful 50-minute gap here. I can tell you in DMs, man, Verux, if you want. Thank you, Isuel. You're right about that. Daily as well. But it's just unconfirmed, right? When I see a nice bearish reaction, then I would be looking at bearish confluences more. Now I'm just eyeing this 50-minute gap. So if we have a daily and 90-minute like we have now, I need like a 5-minute displacement to trigger some shorts. So we need to inverse this 5-minute gap then, which we're not about to do right now. CISD, yeah. I don't know, I use CISD. I mean, at the end, we all use the same thing, but this looks nice. So we have clean liquidity here, but as I said, we might just create another high for building up even more liquidity. And then only at the New York Open tomorrow with news events, we can take out the draw. So yeah, very unclear now for me. We also have this SMT with YM. Oh my god, what the hell just happened? Crazy. We swept this high. We did this on all assets. Let me just double check on this 30-second time frame. Yeah, it's looking like we're just gonna continue higher. 5-minute PSP just got swept. We still have this daily and 90 minutes, I think. No, not anymore. Or we do have it. Yeah, with YM, obviously. But we don't got the 90 anymore now, so less to play with now. Still very unclear. Do you have any live finance at the moment or doing challenges? I'm doing 2 challenges now. I'm copy trading 2 accounts. I need 6k profit target. One is at break even, one is at 3k. Yeah, I do not have any live funds right now. I've been funded multiple times, but blew it. Being funded means nothing, really. It's being consistent, showing up every single day and following your rules that will actually get you a payout. Like the people that know me for like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, I fumbled like 2k payouts multiple times. Was up 2k on a 50k account and then literally just thought, oh, let's make some more money. And I literally made already a video of, oh, I'm gonna crash my payout, and then bomb. You never know. He went right to my stop loss, but why would you short here? If it follows your system, fine. For me, I just need a displacement if we had this 90 in a daily bearish. Now we're just consolidating. I'm gonna draw out these. I do not like normal SMTs, but they are the reason why we pumped up here, right? So I'm just gonna study this. SMT here, SMT here. On the lower time frame, we had this SMT with a 1 hour PSP. So longs look nice here. There's nothing on the bearish side except this daily potential still, but it's with YM, so I already said it's less probable. 5-minute PSP that gets swept. Yeah, longs look definitely way better here, unless we see something else. Yes, I do, Elbeck. Can I show that? Can I know that Justin Forever model, does it work in Forex markets? Yeah, of course. Forex futures are the best markets to trade market maker models and quarterly theory and ICT concepts. Until I see some more bearish cracks, I'm gonna delete this right now. Looks like we respect this equilibrium of this wick. Man, the market is just trash. You never know, man. Yesterday I closed the stream and then PM offered such a nice short. You can watch all my videos, Icky. I explain everything. But yeah, if you do not use SMT, I think you're most likely gambling, because all the reactions, all the reversals, if you compare the correlated assets with it, there's always an SMT. So I really don't know why you would trade without SMTs. It just helps you so much. I am streaming daily, man. Try to. So why do longs look better here? First of all, nice low resistance liquidity. We opened below the true opens, pushed up. So the smart money reversal kind of happened with this SMT below true opens. We have this 1 hour PSP. We have normal big range SMTs. So nothing on the bearish side, really. The only thing on the bearish side now is like that we swept buy side on the higher time frame and we went up, we went down from here, but that's nothing, right? The context, the cracks look way better on the bullish side, so I would say longs look definitely really nice here. Which pair I use SMT with in Bitcoin? You use Ethereum. You see here, I also have an Ethereum chart and Bitcoin, and it's looking really bullish right now because we have yearly bullish SMT. We basically take out last Q4's low on Ethereum. We did not do this on Bitcoin, and you see the pump from here. I mean, you cannot tell me that SMT doesn't work. It's crazy. And also, when everyone was panicking, like when Bitcoin dropped here, starting from 20th of January, that was just set in place by this yearly, again, SMT. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I do not trade things that don't make sense to me. I see them over and over again. It just happens every single day, and you just get so confident when you see it over and over again. And that's why I believe I've gold in my hands, because this is just crazy. Just need to follow your rules, and it's just a money printer. Bro, what are you doing? Ethan made over $1,000. He got along. Oh no. No, I missed it. I should have just longed together with Ethan, man. Thank you, man. Guys, shouldn't we all just long now because Ethan made 1K? Nah? Should we just long now? Just press buy? I think we should, right? Because he made 1K. Ethan is a nice guy, man. He's also a quarterly theory trader. Very humble guy as well. I'm dead. Okay, so we just, I don't know what Trump did, but he said something or some other news came out, and we just keep consolidating in this wick here. Nothing clean yet. No, man. I do not use AMDX XAMD for my PA analysis. I just use SSMTs, PSPs, SMT fills, basic ICT concepts, market making models, gaps, highs, lows. That's all you need. True opens as well, key times of day. I'm a Camella fan. I never said that. I don't know what you're thinking. What would be the reason to long here? If he was not in a long here, if you didn't long here or here, longs here, just very low probable. I don't know where you would put your stop, right? Your stop should be an invalidation. It should not be just a random low. There should be an SMT at your stop or an SMT fill. True session open is the true open of the session. So every session consists out of 4 90-minute cycles. And as you can see, the open of the second, this is where I draw the true session open. Just the same with the daily cycle. You see the second quarter, we draw the true day open here. It's just a way to, for me and for other quarterly theory traders, to measure premium and discount in another way. Because you can draw out, for example, your range here, and you can say, oh, I'm gonna wait for price to hit discount right here in this zone. And you see it also overlaps with us being below the true session open and true day open. So this is an ideal scenario for longs if we retest here and we made some other bullish sequential SMTs or practicing correlation, right? Whereas now we are above the true day open, above the true session open, so we are in a more premium, and that makes sense because we already made a big move up. So you see it works, right? I will not reopen my Discord, man. I just first need to build on my consistency, show that I'm following my habits, and then when I feel good, when I finally am consistent, I will open Discord, maybe. But will most likely be free as well. I hope that answers your question, Menelik. Yep, micro will be indeed very nice. Then I can use that as my stop and take some longs towards this nice liquidity. No problem, man. I've never taken any trade on the Dow. I mean, yeah, there was one trade that looked so clean on the Dow. Like there was so clean liquidity. And we had like a daily 90 and the displacement, the inversion looked so clean that I took it on the Dow. But I would never really trust the Dow in any other way. Just trade NQ and ES, man. with NQ being a little bit better in my opinion. Just consolidating right now, nothing much to see here. This 50-minute looks really bearish on ES though. A little bit on NQ as well, but yeah, YM just sweeps the highs and there is a daily hidden between NQ and ES at the moment. So if you can see here, the highest close of the London session is going to be right here. Whereas on ES, we have this right here. And we do not close a body above here on the 50-minute. Whereas on NQ, we do. So technically, we can draw at this daily still. We are a little bit moving in a bearish order flow. Still early to say this, but I'm going to just mark this out for the sake of it. We are not getting any other bearish confluences other than this daily. So for now, longs look way better, in my opinion. There is a 90-minute bearish hidden with YM as well. I just checked this. Because we do not close a 5-minute candle above the previous quarter highest close. But yeah, it's with YM again, so I wouldn't trust it like I said in the beginning of the stream. More context on the bullish side, but I'm gonna just mark this out and hide it for now unless we get bearish displacements. So if you're looking for lower probability setups today, then this would have been the best entry in my opinion. After we tap this 1-minute gap on YM here, but not on ES and NQ. Not on NQ, I think. Yeah, not on NQ. And then you could have taken, I think, something like this. When did we tap this? Right here. Then you see displacement and you do something like this or something. Or here. Target higher. But not them clear. Thank you, man. Peace well. If you're not in a trade, you're still learning so much. You need to realize this. Like, you're literally just training your brain to feed you price action and know what's most likely going to happen next. Every single day you're building up conviction, experience. You can learn any strategy in the world, but the best strategy is just learning, showing up every single day and tape reading, taking trades, learn from them. So for now, this low resistance is looking really nice. For me, the ideal scenario now would be for us to, let's hop on the 5 minutes, or no, actually the 50 minutes. I'm gonna mark out this 50 minutes and then we do just something here, right? We tap below the true opens. Let me draw it out like this. Retracement, and then we have some 90 plus micro here or something, and then we finally go towards this draw. But now if you're hopping into longs, I think it's a little bit of a forced trade. We are still kind of consolidating. I think if you're entering long or short now, you're getting a you're getting a little bit mad. So I want to avoid that at all costs. You got it, Arsonist. Just keep showing up. Follow your rules. Did not take any trade today yet. Tomorrow will definitely be better with the news, or Friday after news. So now we're consolidating, and usually what happens now, manipulation, and then we need to catch the distribution, right? And this manipulation can be any form of precision swing points, sequential SMT, or we can just take out the high or low. Then I wouldn't take anything. Need some kind of crack here. We do have a micro bullish now, kind of unclear, so as you can see here, this low gets taken out on the S. So yeah, we get a displacement now. Might be the reason that we continue taking out these highs. But it's a really ugly SMT. There is micro, man, Jan, essentially. But no displacement, nothing at all. So keeping this on hidden. No, man, I will not open up a Discord. I do not want to be that content creator with a Discord. I hate it. Why not just live stream on YouTube? I'm gonna do the same thing in the Discord anyways. I'm 21. Your chart cores are not good for stream? I don't know. I look 17, that's crazy. That's crazy. You just see my face. That's crazy. I'll take that as a compliment. Why not? Looking for shorts? I mean, does this give you any short bias? I don't think so, right? It's again just a barcode. Look at this. Nothing clear. But yeah, if we get a bearish displacement of this 90 and daily, then shorts look nice. But now we still respect everything bullishness. Now, so I'm having my eyes on these highs. So we do have a 15-minute SMT fill. Because we tap this on ES, but not on NQ. There could be a reason now that we move up. I don't like this 15-minute open though. We do not have any bearish wick here, like a low. So we might retrace a little bit lower, which I'd like to see. I'm entering when everything looks clear, man. When I have some other SMTs to work with, some other confluences. For now, everything looks good for longs, but we're too high up. My stop will always be here now, so I mean the risk to reward is not really there. And if we're in a trade now, I think you're gonna get chopped out. Look at this bad price action. Start to look really bearish here. If he would have want to take out these highs, would have done already a little bit faster in a better high probability market. But now we're kind of hesitating. Just wait for something clean. ES definitely wants to become the weaker pair here. YM even more. Why do I have something here? Nice, man. That's a good decision. Close the charts. Nothing is clean. I'm staying on for like 30 more minutes maybe. There's something clean. So ES steps and reacts from this 50-minute. And Q is way stronger here. You see now we actually created a low on this 50-minute candle, which I wanted to see. Usually candles always open like this, right? Open high, low, close. Open, low, close, high or something. High, close, sorry. That's what we have now. Thinking if I take a long here, what? Thank you, man. Yeah, is bullshit. Yep. Yeah, I'm also more leaning into bullishness. Especially because now we tapped this gap on yes, not on NQ, but let's see if we get any bullish reaction from here now. And we can easily just go down from here because essentially we still have this 90 and daily, right? Where is this? Oh, right here. This daily and 90, so can go either way, man. And to be honest, I'm trusting more a daily and 90 above true opens than just a normal SMT that pushes us up here. So like you probably see I have two sort of biases right now and just need more confirmation on one side. Yep, not taking a trade is also a win. For sure, sometimes you feel like you're missing out and then you end the day negative, whereas you could have just not traded at all. Potential 90-minute bullish. Let's see. Yeah, if we take out the low on YM, that would actually be very nice. Because we are doing this in a 1 hour gap, right? Yeah, this big 1 hour gap on the higher time frame. If we get a 90 now with YM, so it takes out the previous 90-minute quarter low, and I think NQ and ES are not about to do this. They're trading way higher. Could be nice long after like a 5-minute inversion. Yeah, 5-minute SMT fill as well. Although it's not a gap on ES and NQ. Yeah, longs look nice here. Might take a little long. It's just so bad price action. Do we still have this micro? I think, right? Yeah. I mean, if we go back here. Yeah. We have a micro in this 50-minute gap. Might just take some longs here. What is this 5-minute looking like? If I'm looking at my trading system and I go down here, the setup looks dumb clear. I'm gonna be honest, it does not. So definitely more bullish here, but it doesn't scream at me. Look at this price action. For now, bullish until we inverse anything bearish. We now have an SMT fill here. which looks nice. Thank you, man. Yep, there is, man. Just my first week streaming, I feel like I need to take a trade, right? But I'm forcing it, you're right. Because guys, there will be days where I'm streaming and I will say like, whoa, I do not care about losing this. This is so clean. And there's at least like 1 or 2 setups a week. Maybe one, like that's like, whoa. And I'll tell you, it just, I'm putting my full risk on this and it just looks so clean because nothing on that side, but only bullish or only bearish, then you just know it. That's why I always have a playbook as well. So let me show you. Every single week, I go through my playbooks and I add some of the week, right? Sometimes you just have so clean setups. For example, let me just show you one here. We had a daily micro, big displacement down, nice re-entry. I don't think this is a good example. Let me show you. Here you see, this is a 90-minute in like a gap. We have a big displacement, 5-minute inversion, clean highs to target, in perfectly tapping this 1-hour gap. Then it's like a crazy setup, right? So you know when it's clean. Right now, we're still in this barcode. It's crazy. Yeah, thank Mateus. Really appreciate it. The best traders, they take like 1 or 2 setups a week, right? And just putting a lot of good risk on them. Let's say I would have taken a long here. Would have immediately been stopped out. I knew it was not done clear. We can easily, like, if the perfect scenario for longs would be that we retrace a little bit lower, then form a clean 90 micro. Let me see actually. Do we still have that? No. We are about to make that 90 with YM, which is nice. What's your playbook template? Can you please share the template? If you go to my channel, click on popular videos, you'll see this is the playbook I'm just showing you guys. How to make a trading playbook. Yep. As long as we're consolidating, we're essentially just building up more liquidity, right? Which is good. When something happens, we're there and we're gonna take advantage of a setup. Now nothing is clear here. Can delete this one as well. Don't think it's any relevance. For now, you see the things that I've marked out on the bullish side, like the liquidity, the SMTs, these SMTs, tapping a 50-minute gap at the open, SMT fill on the 1 minute right at the open, now a 50-minute SMT fill because ES already taps this 50-minute gap while NQ is still strong. So more bullish signs here. The only bearish signs is this daily and 90, which is the dailies between YM, so I wouldn't consider that as very high probable, although it's a hidden one as well with ES. But yeah, there's no 5-minute, 50-minute bearish displacement. I think I'm gonna focus on longs here, to be honest. So this 90-minute just got created with YM. Like this. So the first actual sequential SMT of this session, in line with my bias. So now we're in the 1045 macro. We might get a push towards this high. I mean, this high is really nice to target as well for your low-hanging fruit, right? I don't know what created this high. Trump said something or some news. It's at 10:01 a.m. So I don't know what happened here. Five-minute SMT fill. I think this looks nice. Three minutes before this 5-minute closes. I think actually ES is nicer to trade here because it's in discount. Because if we have a 5-minute displacement from here, then your stop is somewhere here at this 90 minutes where we created this 90-minute low. This right here, and then you target the highs. This. But does this still look like a displacement? No. Bearish candle close here, so not clear yet. Still consolidating. This is one of your entry models. Took long. Well, I'm not a pattern trader. I just use these and for my own discretion. It's important to see when it's clear or when not. Yes, can be nice for longs, but look at this price action. is garbage. This is the only move that you could have catched, and now we have just this barcode. Nice, Kevin. Ken. Yeah, this barcode PA. What else would you call this? It's a shit house. Let's play a game. Check the difference. It looks the same, right? Oh my god. This would be my long if I took anything. It's a continuation. I don't like that. Yes is so low though. But yeah, the liquidity looks really nice on the highs here. Might just take like 3 contacts or something.
Order field.
Yeah. I'm in a little long here. I think this looks ready to push. Oh my god, what the hell? That's a perfect entry. Let's see for opposing SMTs. 90 bearish now, so watch out. Everything on the bullish side looks more clean. Limit sell 3. Let me put my stop here. So watch out for this SMT now, but everything from context-wise and cracks looks more bullish now. I think we might just run straight through these highs, which is my draw liquidity for the whole day already. Low-hanging fruit is already hit, but I mean, I'm not taking profits at like 0.3 R. It is a low-risk trade because I do not like this this chop. Do we still have this daily? Yeah, with daily and 90. Let's see if we can just finally make some momentum. It's also like 2 minutes before the hourly open, so I think we might just push through these highs or just create a low. I don't know. Let's see. I think this doesn't look bad to go to these highs now. I'm copy trading this as well with my other account. This looks good. Let's see what ES is doing. Looking really, really bullish. The hourly close is open is right now. Let's see what we do here. Might just create a wick lower. So this hourly chart looks really bullish, right? So at hourly opens, you always need to watch out a bit. A lot of volatility can be happen, but I mean, I don't think anything looks bearish now. We have this 90 bearish, but we are looking very bullish on the 5 minutes, so nothing to worry about yet. This is what you want to see, right? We formed this 90 with YM, immediately 5-minute displacement higher. Let me take some more water, 30 seconds. So we still have a daily, a 90. So for now, everything looks bullish. There's no way we're just not going to take out these highs. We're so close. Always watch out. What's your average risk to reward? I do not really care about risk to reward. I care more about conviction, like just me being confident in the trade. And if that means it's a 1-to-1, 1.5, obviously a 2-3R is way better. But for me, just the confidence, like the conviction in the trade is way more important than the risk to reward, because I think that doesn't make any sense. Let's see. I think we might just push through it now. Almost. We take out the first high. So that's essentially low-hanging fruit, this one. So because low-hanging fruit is hit, I'm just gonna put this to break even, because I do not want, I always put my stop to break even if low-hanging fruit is hit. Let's see what we do here. So you see here my trading system. Where is it? Close to position here, TP at low-hanging fruit. If close, clean, higher time frame draw, just take 50% out and then trail my stop loss aggressively. But we're almost there. I hope we're not gonna retrace now. Yeah, that's a quarterly theory indicator. This one. Can unhide and hide it if you double click. It's nice. Shit gonna fly to TP, trust. Let's hope so, man. I'm very confident that we're bullish, but we might just do a stupid choppy retracement, which will get us stopped out. And that you can never know. There is not any clean micro here. There was here, and we just chop here. I don't really like to draw out the SMTs that just look so bad. But I think you might find some SMT here as well, yeah, on the micro. I just think this 90 minutes is way more of importance. You see here on the 5 minute, we take out the low on YM of the previous 90-minute quarter, whereas we do not do that on YM and NQ. Here we just created this 5-minute low. This might be the final push up now. 2 minutes left. Let's see if we can get this the final displacement towards this high of this low resistance liquidity. Almost there. TP.
Order filled.
Let's go. W's. Nice trade. Nice trade. So I'm up $700. We traded this. I think this was a really nice trade. Not the best, but yeah. So the reason for this trade, let me just quickly do a recap. First of all, higher time frame, very, very bullish. So why would you focus on shorts? We just tapped this 4-hour gap, 1-hour gap here in discount. Yes, we essentially took out buy side here, but I mean, we're still bullish, right? Why would you be bearish here? Then we at the open, a lot of people, they told me I missed the trade, but there is nothing here following my trading system. It was just a normal SMT, just a PSP, 15-minute precision swing point, which can push us up, but just not anything to trade for me. So then I'm gonna mark out the open. The open was right here. What was the open? This is the open. We pushed up, nice. So because of these bullish tracks, but because we are below true opens, because we have the clean liquidity here, we pushed up. Just nothing that follows my system yet. But then now we have a 90-minute sequential SMT. We have a displacement up. While we do this, we have a 50-minute SMT fill as well. We are doing this in hour one gap. So hour one gap, 90-minute SMT fill. That's a trade for me, right? Displacement, clean liquidity. That's it. And now we're ripping. So final TP, yes, can be here, but I want just to take my profits and take it at the clean low resistance liquidity. So yep, that's it, guys. And I don't want to be streaming any further because I did my trade. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's gonna be a good day, new. So yeah, looking forward to that, and I'll streaming that as well. So have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys